Hey everybody, thanks for coming to this week's PageInk webinar. Today we're going to be talking all about the PageInk editor tool. So for those of you who are new to PageInk, this will be a great way to learn how to create apps, how to publish apps, and create other various designs for your different social media accounts. So first off, I just wanted to show you guys how you get logged into your PageInk tool. So first, you'll navigate to myfizz.orangesoda.com, and this is what you see when that page loads when you get there. So you'll enter your username and password. Now, the username and password should have been emailed to you upon sign up here at Orange Soda. If you have questions of what that might be, feel free to email us at PageInkSupport@orangesoda.com, and I can help you get that all cleared up. And if you know your username, typically it's your email. But if you know that username but have forgotten your password, that's fine. Just click the Forgot Password link, retype your username, and click Reset Password, and you'll get an email with a new password, so you can go ahead and get logged in. So once you've entered your credentials, you'll find yourself here in the dashboard, the MyFizz dashboard. Now, if you have any other Orange Soda products, this is where you're able to see analytics for those products, such as SEO or PPC or Maps products. You'll have these links on the left-hand side, and when you click on those, you can see the data regarding your campaigns. For the PageInk tool, to get into the PageInk tool, we're going to go ahead and click Social. So when I click Social, it'll take us here to the PageInk launchpad. So this is basically the home page for the PageInk tool. So this is where you can kind of get all set up, and this is where you can start everything. So a few features that I wanted to point out right here on the launchpad are different ways that you can find help while you're in the PageInk tool. Down in the lower right corner is a box that says Chat with Us. So if you click that box, it will expand, and you'll be able to type any questions that you have regarding the PageInk tool or social media in general. This is just a box so that you can chat with us during business hours while you're in the PageInk tool, get some questions answered, and hopefully we can help you out there. And then in the top right corner is another great help feature. It's a link for social media training videos. Now, these will be really helpful for those of you who may be new to Facebook and Twitter and Google+, or just social media in general. These training videos help get you started with your different social media accounts, whether it's setting up those social media accounts or optimizing them, or just simply engaging with your different fans. These are great little videos to help get you started, and then they'll also help answer some questions that you may have from the PageInk tool. So as you're in the PageInk tool, keep those in mind. Those two links, the social media training videos link and then the chat box, they stay constant throughout the whole PageInk tool, no matter what page you're on, I believe. So you should be able to access those no matter where in PageInk you are. So before we get started, I just wanted to show you what we're going to be talking about today. So as you see here in the Launchpad, you have three different sections. One section for Facebook tabs, another section for Facebook timeline cover photos, and one last section for Twitter backgrounds. So these are the different places where you'll create these designs that we will use on your social media accounts. So let me just show you an example with the Orange Soda Facebook page. So this cover photo here at the very top, this is used to basically brand yourself and to help carry your brand personality over onto Facebook and into social media. So with the Orange Soda brand, we have a very, I don't know, kind of fun and kind of different brand than a lot of other companies. I'll show you the Orange Soda website so you can kind of get a feel of the website. So this is what our homepage looks like on our website. We've got this little town where the middle building right there says your business, and a bunch of people are flocking to it. Basically showing, you know, how we try and help people come to your business through online marketing, through fresh online marketing. So with Facebook, we wanted to use that same idea and portray that image as well. So with the Facebook cover photo, we were able to basically use that image on the home page and put it in as a cover photo. And we can do this within the PageInk tool, and I'll show you I'll show you how in just a second. So that's kind of a design that you can, or that's something that you are able to do with the PageInk tool, is create these custom Facebook cover photos to help portray your brand and represent your brand more accurately. And then we'll also be able to create Facebook apps, which are these small square thumbnail images that you see down here. When I click on these, they're basically like sub-pages within your Facebook page. But we're able to create these interactive apps that help promote your brand and promote your company on Facebook. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute as well. And then the last thing that our PageInk tool allows us to do is create these custom Twitter backgrounds. Now you can see in the background right here, I'm on the Orange Soda Twitter page right now. And normally Twitter will have just this basic Twitter template background. You can change it. They have like 8 different templates that you can use, but they're pretty basic. They're not branded towards your own company. They're just, you know, little scenes that don't, you know, don't represent your brand. So with the PageInk tool, we're able to create these custom Twitter backgrounds that allow us to show off our brand, and again, really represent our personality that way. So let me go back into the PageInk tool. So the first one that we'll play around with is the Facebook timeline covers, so the cover photos on Facebook. Now, when you click on it, it will take you to this page that has any other cover photos that you've created in the past, and you'll be able to either edit those, duplicate them if you want to, or delete them from your little dashboard here. I'm going to go ahead and click Create New Timeline Cover. And so this is going to ask me if I want to use any of these templates that are here. We have a bunch of different templates that you guys can choose from. They're pre-made, and you can change any of this stuff on here. It's just kind of a way to help get you started. So let's just select this one, I guess, and then we'll go ahead and click Edit This Theme. So this will take us into the editor tool, and now we're able to make changes to this cover photo. So on the left-hand side, within the editor, no matter what type of design you're working on, whether it's a cover photo, a Twitter background, or a Facebook app, on the left-hand side, you'll always have these widgets that you can use, that you can throw into the canvas, this area right here, and use within your designs. So I'm gonna throw in a text widget. All of the widgets, one of the great things about the paging tool is all of the widgets are drag and drop, and so you can drag them wherever you want them to be. You can adjust them that way, make them bigger or larger. So it's very simple. So once I've dragged in a widget, you'll see that the right-hand side has settings that pops up. And this is where you just change the settings of that widget. So instead of having the widget say your text here, I'm going to say PageInk by Orange Soda. So we've got that there now. I'm going to just format the text a little bit better, or a little differently. So we'll make that a little wider so that it takes up just one line, and again, we can just drag it around and change it that way, however we want. And then this extra text over here, I'm just going to delete that. And whenever you say you want to delete something, an element or a widget from your canvas, the paging tool will always prompt you to answer a yes or no question, just making sure that you want to delete that element. So I'm going to say yes right there. So I've added some text. If I want to, I could add an image, so I'll click the image widget. This allows me the option to upload a file directly from my computer, or if I've uploaded files already a few times within the paging tool, it will create this library of images that I can then choose from. I'm not going to add any right now. Well, actually, I'll add this one. So select your image that you want to use, and then click Apply to Canvas, and that will add that in there. And you, again, can drag it around and resize it however big or small you want it to be. We'll just put the mustache down in the bottom corner right there. And then once you've got the cover photo the way you want it to be, all you have to do after that is click Save Cover Photo to Fan Page, and it will ask you to connect with your fan or your Facebook business page, and then you can publish to your page, and it will upload it directly to your Facebook page, like you see here with the Orange Soda Facebook page. So that's how you create a Facebook timeline cover photo. So I'm going to go back out. I'm not going to publish that one right now. To get back to the launchpad, you can always go to this left-hand navigation and click the little rocket ship at the top left. So that will take you directly back to the launchpad. Again, this is kind of your home base within the PageInk tool, really where you can get started with everything. And then these other buttons throughout the navigation are just quick links to your Facebook apps or your Facebook cover photos or your Twitter backgrounds, and also to analytics. So if you want to do it that way, you can. So I'm going to run through the Twitter backgrounds real quick. This is very similar to the cover photos. You have the same basic functionality in this one. If I can get it to load. Sorry about that. My computer's running a little slow today. All right. So again, we're going to see a few different themes that we can choose from. I'll kind of use that same theme that I used for the cover photo. I'll use that in the Twitter background as well. So we'll click Edit this theme. Now, one of the great things about the Twitter background is, or within the paging tool, is it will show the Twitter feed on top of the background. So you'll be able to see kind of a good preview of what it would look like within Twitter. So you can see I have my different elements. I have some text right here, or excuse me, an image right here. I'm going to go ahead and remove that because, again, we're just playing around with some PageInk stuff today. I've got an extra image over here. I can move that over here if I want, just wherever I want it. And then you have your widgets over here on the left. Now, same basic widgets as in the cover photo. Again, I'm just going to drag in the text widget. I'm going to put my brand name on there. So PageInk by Orange Soda. I'll make it bold, make it a little bigger. And then also change the color. Maybe I'll change it back to black. It's hard to see that. So that's the basics of setting up your Twitter background. Again, you can preview it with the Twitter feed by clicking the Show Hide button right there. And it will really give you a great preview of what it would look like on Twitter. So that's the Twitter background. Again, very similar to the Facebook cover photos. So we're going to go back out to the launchpad. And the way you publish the Twitter background is the same basic way as how you how you publish the Facebook cover photos. So you'll click the publish button, and it will ask you to connect with your Twitter account, and then you'll be able to publish it directly to your Twitter. And then the last thing that we want to do as far as design goes within PageInk is create Facebook apps. So these apps are basically ways for your fans to engage with your company, your page on Facebook. So they can be anything from coupons to contests to viral voting apps. There's really a big variety of apps that we can create using the PageInk tool. So again, you'll see when you come to this section, you'll see past apps that you've created. It kind of keeps a library of those apps here on the right side. And then it also gives you the option to create a new tab. So I'm going to go ahead and click Create a New Tab. Again, just like the cover photos and Twitter backgrounds, you'll be able to select from different themes or templates that we have that we've created for your use. So you'll have a different theme type. So you could have a Contact Us app that you want, where users can put in some information, and then you'll receive that information about the client, or they can ask you questions. Basically, just an app where Facebook users can connect with your company. Promo apps, these are the giveaways, so the contests. With these giveaways, you'll see a basic three-step system where first the user is asked to like the page, next the user is asked to put in their email address, and then third they're asked to share the contest with friends, and that enters them into the contest, fulfilling those three steps. So that's the basics of the promo. Like to reveal, these are really good in driving likes for your fan page. So when the user first comes to this app, if they haven't liked your page on Facebook, then they'll see a page similar to this. That's just asking them to like the page in order to reveal a special coupon or special offerings. Once they've liked the page will refresh, and they'll be able to gain access to that coupon or special offer that you're giving them. Social Connect allows the users to connect with you through different social media accounts. So let's say you have a Google Plus page and a Pinterest account and a Twitter account, and you want your Facebook fans to connect with you on those platforms, on those social platforms as well. This is a great way for you to get them to do that. So it just shows them where they can reach you at. So they can click on these different buttons, and it will send them to your different social media accounts, and they can connect with you that way. And then the last kind of template theme that we have is a photo contest. Now this can be a photo or video contest, but this just basically allows users to enter the contest by submitting their own photos and having their friends vote for their photos. And basically at the end of the time period, however long you decide that is, the person with the most points or the most votes wins the contest. So pretty basic stuff right there. Again, there's quite a bit that you can choose from with these templates. So let's play around with one real quick. Today let's work on a Contact Us Facebook app. So I'm going to select this theme. Again, it's kind of the same theme that we've been using for the Facebook cover photos and for the Twitter backgrounds. That same general color scheme. It will work well with those other with our other design pieces. And that's really what we want to do. We want to make sure that these designs work well together and are really representative of our brand. So be sure to keep the colors and the basic layouts the same, kind of like you would throughout your website as a whole. So we can see the different elements. We've got some text here. Oh, that is image. But we can put some text there. We've got a logo here. We've got a form widget, which is allows the user to enter their first name and last name, and then also their email. And when they click the submit button, that sends us the information, and we can contact the user that way. A great thing about this widget is we can add different forms or different fields that the user needs to answer or fill in. So let's say we wanted to add a phone number field right there that they'd have to answer. So I'll in the form settings over here, after I've selected the element on the canvas, I can add another field by clicking single line text selection. And for label, I'll put phone number, and I'll say it's required, and I'll save field to form, and that adds it in, as you can see right there, right under email. So with the Facebook app, or excuse me, when you're creating the Facebook apps, you have a lot more widgets and a lot more flexibility than you have with creating cover photos or Twitter backgrounds. You can see the different widgets that we have in the PageInk tool for Facebook apps is a lot more in depth than those other design pieces. And it's broken up into a few different sections. So the first section, we have design elements. So these are things like images that you want to add in to your app, text boxes that you want to add in, slideshows. You can put slideshows where the images rotate in and out between a few different images that you select. So you have those design elements there. The next section is social media. So you have a wide variety of social media widgets that you can add into your Facebook app. We have stuff for the big 3 social media websites, so Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. We have those buttons that you can add in. We also have buttons for Pinterest and YouTube and Google Maps, so you can connect, have your fans connect with you that way through those different buttons and through those different widgets. So play around with those, and again, each widget has different settings that you can adjust with it as you add them into the Facebook app, so be sure to play around with those. I'm not going to go too in-depth with that today. The next section is contests and promotions. So this is where you'll find that promotion widget with the 3-step process. There it is. So if you wanted to turn this into a contest, we could try and put it in here. Excuse me, put it in here somewhere. I'm going to get rid of that. And then also stuff like the photo or video contests you can find in this section, along with like a viral voting app and countdown timers and widgets like that, just basically to encourage content or engagement with contests and promotions. After that, we have form and email. So this contact form is utilizing that form widget that would be in this section right there. And then we have other widgets that will connect with your MailChimp account or Survey Gizmo or HubSpot account. So different ways to connect your form services with the PageInk tool. And then if you're looking to sell products on your Facebook app, we've got a few different widgets for that. In the e-commerce section, we have a PayPal widget, and then we also have a products widget. And these just allow you to basically create an e-commerce app. So you can basically sell products through your Facebook app. And they'll link with your product websites or the links of your products, and people will be able to buy them that way. And then the last section we have are for various utilities, such as a download button where you can provide a file for your fans to download if you want to give them something in return for liking your page, something like that. And then if you want to code a certain section of your app in full HTML, you can do that with the HTML widget. So again, there's a lot of different widgets that we can use when creating our Facebook apps. Feel free to go into the PageInk tool and just play around with it and kind of create your own little apps. And if you guys have questions that come up while you're playing in the PageInk tool, feel free to email me at pageinksupport@orangesoda.com. I'm happy to answer your questions and help you out, and see what I can do to help get your apps up and running. That's all I have for today. Next week we're going to be talking a little bit about Google+ and how we can improve our social media for our businesses by using Google+. And then we'll have a break coming up here pretty soon. We will have a webinar on the 20th of December. On the 27th, however, we won't have a webinar. We're going to be taking a little break for the holidays that week. So keep that in mind coming up. And again, if you guys have any questions as you're playing around in the PageInk tool, or if you're having trouble, feel free to email us or feel free to use the chat function in the bottom right-hand corner. Look forward to next week, guys, and hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks for coming.